Now we can move towards the mudras. What is mudra? Mudras are used in combination with yogic breathing exercises, helps to flow of prana throughout our body, thus energizing our different parts of our body. First of all, we can see what is Ashwini Mudra. Ashwini Mudra, before that I'll explain the basic procedure we should follow for doing the mudras. All should be in any meditative posture. It can be Vajrasana or Padmasana or simply Suhasana. One should sit in any meditative posture, relax yourself, go for a normal breathing, and you can proceed to do your mudras. These mudras can be practiced every day for at least 5 to 10 minutes with a regular interval in break. First one is Ashwini Mudra. Ashwini Mudra, first we have to sit in Vajrasana, and you can place your both hand in Chin Mudra. Chin Mudra touching the tip of both index and thumb finger, and you can place it over the knee of your body, and you can sit and relax. Go for normal breathing. Inhale, exhale, be in a relaxed state. After that, you have to inhale and contract your vaginal and anal muscles, and relax and exhale your vaginal and anal muscles. This is Ashwini Mudra. This helps in the uterine muscle strengthening. And there is also another benefit of Ashwini Mudra, that you can do it regularly for improvement in irregularities, PCODs, and if infertility also, that is hip bath. You can sit on a tub with warm water, and you in such a position that your legs come outside and you are sitting inside the water, and you can do or practice this Ashwini Mudra for 5 minutes. This will surely improve your irregularities, or this will strengthen your uterine muscles. Next is Abana Mudra. Abana Mudra, again in meditative posture, and you can hold your middle finger and ring finger and also your thumb finger, joining 3 together with its tip, holding it, and be in a normal breathing posture for 5 minutes. This helps in regulating menstruation. Next is Linga Mudra. Linga Mudra is, we have to just interlock our hands in such a way that our little finger, right little finger comes outside first, so that we have to place our right thumb in a vertically upward posture, which is encircled by our left index and thumb finger, like this. We have to sit for some time. After that, you can exchange the fingers, like left finger, little finger outward, and left thumb encircled with the right index and thumb finger, and place in a vertically upward position. This also helps in regulating menstrual cycle. Next one we are going to say is Yoni Mudra. Yoni Mudra is nothing but we have to interlock our fingers, and we have to stretch our index finger and thumb finger in such a position and place in front of our lower abdomen or nabi, which helps in the hormonal balancing and also regulating or improving our fertility of both male and female. This can be done by both the couples for 10 minutes daily. Next is Shakti Mudra. Shakti Mudra, we have to place our middle finger and our index finger like this, and our thumb finger, by covering our thumb finger and placing this two ring finger and little finger in Namaskara Mudra. We have to place it in front of our lower abdomen and be in that position for 5 to 10 minutes. This also helps in regulating our menstrual cycle. That's all mudras which helps. Move to mudras. First is Ashwini Mudra. For doing any mudras, we have to sit in any meditative posture like Vajrasana, Padmasana or Sukhasana. Now I am going to sit in Vajrasana. Sit in Vajrasana. This is a Chin Mudra, holding your thumb and index finger together and pressing to the tip. Place this both hands over your knee. Then you can just, while inhaling, you can contract your vaginal region, exhale and release your vaginal region. This can be done on a regular basis, which helps in strengthening of your uterus. Next is Abana Mudra. That is, sit in any meditative posture, go for normal breathing, relax yourself, take both hands. Then first you have to bring your ring finger and middle finger and thumb finger forward and touch both and touch their tips. Repeat the same for both fingers. Sit in this posture, go for normal breathing. This helps in regulating menstrual cycle. Next asana is Yoni Mudra. Yoni Mudra is, you have to interlock your fingers and by stretching your thumb and index finger like this and place it in front of your nabhi for good result. And relax yourself, go for normal breathing, which help in infertility, irregular menstruation, and can be done anytime. Upavishta Konasana. For that you have to sit erect, place your legs apart to both sides. After that slowly bend forward. If you can bend full forward, then it is well and good. For those who cannot do, just sit like this. For if it is possible, try to catch your big toe. Be there in this position for few seconds with normal breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Again release, exhale and come back to your normal posture. It helps in the expansion of our thigh and muscle, the calf muscles, release the tensions and also improves the blood circulation. Anandasana. For that we have to lie down first on our back. Slightly turn towards your side. Place your left hand below your head. Foot one above the other. Slowly inhale and bring your right leg up. Try to hold your big toe using your hands. Be there for normal breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Slowly exhale and release. Repeat the same on other side also. If you are finding any difficulty in doing this, again you can use any shawl or belt or something like that. After that you can just same like this, lay on your hand, then foot one above the other. Slowly bring your leg towards you. Hold it like this, and by this inhale you can bring your, or you can expand your leg. Make sure that other leg is on a straight line. Slowly exhale and release. Repeat the same on other side also. Ushtrasana. Ushtrasana, it is also called as camel pose. For that we have to first sit on a Vajrasana. Slowly come upward, stand on your knee, place your hand on your waist, bend backward and place your hand on your both ankles. Keep your knees a little wider apart so that you can move, bend backwards. Be in this posture for few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Slowly exhale and come up. And back to your Vajrasana posture and relax yourself. This is a very good asana for irregular periods, polycystic ovarian diseases and also for infertility. Malasana. For that, relax yourself, stand erect, go for a normal breathing. Keep your feet wider apart than a shoulder distance. After that, keep your hands on Namaskara Mudra. Inhale, go for a deep inhalation. Exhale and bend your knees and go sit like this. Keep your hands between your knees. Go for normal breathing for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Slowly come up. Inhale, exhale and relax. It is a good asana which can be done during your menstruation also, menstrual period also, because it helps in the relaxation of a muscle in the pelvic region. Balasana. It is a very simple asana. As the name suggests, it is a child pose. For that, we have to sit erect with legs stretched outward, hands on your back. Relax yourself for a few seconds. Take an inhalation and exhalation. Relax yourself. Slowly bring your right foot below your right thigh and left foot below your left thigh, like Vajrasana. Sit in Vajrasana. This is also an asana which is good or can be done during your menstruation, which gives a very good relief for your calf muscles and thigh muscles. After that, go for an inhalation. Exhale and bend forward. Placing your arms like this. If you can, or if you are not able to touch your head on ground, it's not problem. By practice you can do. If you can touch your head to the floor and relax yourself and go for normal breathing for 5 seconds. Inhale, come up and exhale. Relax yourself. This is also a good asana to relax yourself and also for those who are under menstrual cycle, for relaxing themselves, and also they can sleep in this posture also. Even while going to bed also they can do all these asanas. Almost all the asanas you can do in your bed itself during menstrual. Dhanurasana. For that we have to lie in prone position. After that, lie straight, face your head on ground, bring your knees, bend your knees and bring your foot towards you, hold angle with your hands. Then you have to lift upward by expanding your chest also. Hold for few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then exhale and relax. Again you can repeat the same. One, 2, 3, 4 and 5. After that, you can relax in a normal lying relaxing position, that is Madarasana. Vakrasana, it is a twisting type of asana. For that you have to sit erect with your spine erect. Then bring your left foot towards your body. Keep it beside your right knee. After that, inhale and bring your arm up to your shoulder level. Then while exhaling, you can twist to your left side and place your right hand on the left foot. After that, you have to place your left hand beside your body. It should not be kept away, and it should be beside your body, and you can be there in this position for few seconds with normal breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Slowly relax. Inhale, bring your hand back to normal position. Exhale and bring your leg back to normal position. Repeat the same with the other leg also. Inhale, bring your right foot towards your body. Slowly inhale, bring arm up to your shoulder level. Exhale, twist towards your right side. Hold your left hand on right angle. Then place your right hand towards your body and be there for normal breathing 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. After that, relax. Inhale, bring your hand back to normal position. Exhale and bring back your legs to a normal position. Since it is a twisting asana, better to avoid during your menstruation period, because if we do it during your menstruation, it will lead to an increase in the blood flow. Hastapada Angushtasana. Hastapada Angushtasana. There are so many variations of this asana for our menstrual disorders, or like for this we can do in sitting posture, means lying posture. For that we have to lie down straight erect with our spine, foot and head on a straight line. Then slowly relax yourself by one inhalation and one exhalation. Relax. After that, inhale and bring your one foot like this, and then exhale and try to catch your big toe. Be in this position with normal breathing for few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Slowly exhale and then relax. Repeat the same on your left leg also. Inhale, bring the leg upward, be straight. While doing this, make sure your other leg is on straight line, and then slowly try to catch your big toe. Normal breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Exhale and then relax. If those who find it very difficult to do this exercise, they can do this with help of a prop, like a shawl or belt. You can do it like this. I'll show you. First, you have to raise your leg. You can catch it like this and you can do like this. That time you can feel your extension of this area. Like this you can do. This can be done during a menstruation for a muscle, which is good for your muscle cramps. There are another variation of this Hastapada Angushtasana, which we will bend our left leg towards our left side and right leg towards our right leg. This can be also done while standing also. Next is Sedu Bandhasana. Same lying down posture only. Lie down erect with a spinal cord, head and foot on a straight erect posture. Hand on your side. Slowly bend your knees towards your body like this, and afterwards you can touch your ankle with both hands and slowly come up. Your chin should touch your chest, and your back side of your body or a spinal region will be like a bridge posture. So be there for few seconds, like counting 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 with normal breathing. After that, exhale, release, go back to your normal posture. This asana, which is very good for infertility treatment, and also it strengthens your back muscles, etc. Veerabhadrasana. Veerabhadrasana, there are very variations for this Veerabhadrasana. Here I am going to show you a simple method of Veerabhadrasana. Stand erect, relax yourself with an inhalation and an exhalation. Then keep your foot 3 to 4 feet apart like this. Turn your right foot towards a 90 degree and your left towards the 35 degree, and then inhale, bring your arms to the shoulder level, and then while exhaling you can move or bend towards your right side like this. Your face should be straight and only your body movement should be towards your right. Then remain there for few seconds. Breathe normal breathing with 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Relax, exhale, inhale, come up. Again you can repeat the same with your left side. Make your foot towards a 90 degree, left and right to 35 degree. Inhale, bring up your shoulder level, arm up to a shoulder level. Then exhale and move towards your left side, facing straight and normal breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then again, inhale, come up, exhale and relax your arm back to your normal position. This is a very good asana for expansion of our hip region. Ardha Chakrasana. Ardha means half, chakra means wheel and asana means posture. Now stand straight with both legs straight and giving a weight equally on both legs, hand on our side. Just relax yourself by having a one breath. Inhale, exhale, relax yourself. Then place your hand on your waist. Just bend backward up till here, like this. Inhale and go back. Hold there for a few seconds. Count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Relax and then release. Come up. Exhale and relax back to a normal position. Baddha Konasana. For that we have to sit straight with our legs stretched outward and our spine and head on the same erect line with erect. And after that we have to move our foot towards our perineum by bending our knees like this. Like this we have to move our foot towards our perineum and interlock your fingers and hold our big toe. After that we have to flip our both knees like this, like a butterfly, by counting 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Hold for few seconds. After that again you can repeat the same 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. In beginning you may feel difficult, but by practicing you can do, and after that relax yourself.